Good afternoon. How are you guys doing there in the Philippines? I just want to keep in touch. I'm here right now at the Ponce Inlet Recreation Park, and this left side is in the beach area. So I want to show it to you guys later in regards of that area too. But I'm here in this resting area that I'm having my coffee and water. If you want to like relax in the trail, they give you like a little house here. That's how it looks like. But anyway, I want to show you guys where I'm at. Okay. So this is like for me this is like a little Arizona, isn't it? Yes, yeah, because I'm in the top of the hills of this point. This is like the point of it's like a mountain, right? It's a mount. It's a sand mountain. It's like yes, that's what I consider. I thought it's like a little desert. It's like a Cabo San Lucas. This is how it is in the top of the mountain, and then you can hear the water. It means that's the breeze from the ocean, right there on my left side. Yeah, that's the ocean side in there. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is where I went for a walk sometimes, and then used to watching these birds and everything here. It's very surreal, very the surreal. Yeah, it's very relaxing actually, even if you're just by yourself. You know what I mean? While I'm here in Florida, so this is the best place for me actually to be quarantined because this is like Philippines. You know what I mean? It's the humidity, everything is like Philippines, but with a twist of America, something like that. But in Florida, it's actually similar in the Philippines. You know what I mean? During June here is like rainy season here also. Lots of lightning, so that's why I want to go north. So I'm excited. I'm leaving maybe tomorrow, going to South Carolina, and then I mean I cannot wait. I wanna play golf, and I wanna experience the charm of the South Carolina. But anyway, this Charleston, that's what I've said, is a very historical city in especially history in America. That's where all of those kings and queens migrated, like King's Charles. Most of their street is it's like Europe, like King's Charles, King's Prince Edward, all of. It's beautiful. It's totally beautiful. So I'm excited. And the other thing is maybe I want to stop by in Savannah, Georgia also, so that we can experience how what types of life in Savannah, because everybody of you there in the Philippines, you heard about how beautiful this Savannah, Georgia is, the trees and everything. So I want to explore that, and then I gonna hoping that you all guys enjoy my video. And also, what else I want to do? After that, I want to go on the top of the mountain. You heard about the Appalachian Mountain of United States of America. So it was in the top of this mountain of Tennessee and Kentucky. They call it Gatlinburg. There's a big city, a little cute town on the top of the mountain, and you are in this beautiful wilderness that you are in your condo, in your hotel, and they have a city there, and they have this. Uh, car like a golf, like something like bring you on the top of the mountain. I forget what's the name. It's like a gondola. They have a gondola to bring you on the top of the mountain, and you can see the wilderness while you are there. So it's very exciting actually, and then I will explore that, and I will show it to you guys also for that, for my next adventure in the future, of course. But anyway, tonight, I mean, we're having here in Florida, they're gonna launch the rocket. We have a launch rocket here tonight from the Kennedy Center there. I mean, the rocket center here in Florida, and then it's gonna be seeing in our backyard. When I live there in that river there in Peninsula, and then we can see that in our backyard. So tonight we're gonna having a party there, and then I wanna show it to you again, like this we did a party for me from all of my friends also, because I'm going back to the north now. I'm my vacation here in Florida is finished, and then I gonna move forward to other places and enjoy another charm of America. So by the way, as what I've said, I mean, we doesn't want to allow somebody who dictated us, this World Health Organization, to dictate us what we're gonna do in ourselves, how to make ourselves healthy. As what I've said before, that for me, we need to follow the true science. You know, I mean, we need to educate ourselves in a real science, in believing with our own doctors, our own scientists, our own innovators, and our own engineers in the Philippines. That even though without the help of other country like United States of America or China or European country, we already sovereign country that we can survive ourselves with, even with we already have our own constitutional law to protect our own people. We have already our sovereign right, you know what I mean, to protect ourselves. So why we gonna allow another country or another organization to dictate us, especially for our health? That's against that's a human rights violation. We must always remember that, to all of my Filipino people. We doesn't allow an organization get into our jurisdiction and dictated us and tell us what to do in terms of this, how to protect ourselves in this coronavirus that entered in our country, which is the use that they are the one who did it. We doesn't know what's going on in there. Then it's spread out in our country. Actually, we're gonna sue them. That World Health Organization that we funded them to protect us people, especially their health. What happened? They bring pandemic in our country. That's against our constitutional right to live, which is we doesn't allow that. As what I said, in our legislative body and our government must work. Do your job correctly here. Okay? We as people needed to be heard, especially during this time of pandemic. You know why? Because this pandemic that you guys created there, which is we believe in, is a hoax for the globalists so that they can control us and mandated us what to do above our government. And you, some people then our government system allowing that to do so. Those people who allowing this, all of this mandation about lockdown, in regards for lockdown, in regards of isolation, in regards for vaccination, in regards for this GCQ, ECQ, you know what I mean, mandated. We want to know who mandated this. If this is mandated, which is approved by the legislative body of the government, which is executive, legislative, and judicial body, is this type of mandation? I'm just asking this in our government system right now. I'm just asking this. Who mandated this? Is this mandated of lockdown, ruining our economy, make our people crazy, make our people depressed, or creating chaos in our government, which is totally irrelevant of what science told us so, how to survive on this viruses? Who mandated this? Who mandated this regulation about this lockdown and all of this? Who mandated this? And then we want to know who did it. At the same time, who approved it? Is this been approved by the three branches of the government? Because of these times of emergency, if we, for example, martial law or revolutionary government, we need to make sure that it was been approved by judicial system, it's been approved by legislative body, and the executive body, which is the president of the Philippines. This type of mandation, I'm just asking, is this mandated by who? We want to know that as a people. We want to know the truth here. We want to know who lies here. And we want to know whom we gonna trust in our government system. As what I've said, we pay you all there to take care of us. And this is what we got. You put chaos, put pandemic in a peaceful life that we're having. And then what? You're gonna give us what? Nothing. And then it's just okay that where our voice has never been heard. Our voice will be shut down because of what we feel. Absolutely not. And who mandated all of these things? That's a freedom of speech needed to be heard. We are the people of the government of this country of the Philippines. We doesn't want to be dictated. We doesn't want to be dictated by these globalists in the world. As what I've said, we are the government and we are a sovereign country. We have our own constitutional law to protect our own people. We must all remember that, my co-Filipinos. This needed to be stopped now. Because you know what? Not only ruin our people, our lives of our people, It's destroy our economy. It destroy the trust of the people to our government system, which won't be allowing, because we are a sovereign country that it's needed to be protected by our constitutional right. At the same time, protected by the constitutional law of the Philippines. So, I would like to ask all of this question, which is, as what I said, it's need to be put in our government system so that the legislative body and the executive and judicial body of our government must be heard the voice of the people, that we must be protected during this time of pandemic or a calamity, whatever happen in our country in the future. Okay, this is the voice of the people need to be heard. Our health, knowing the truth, and our liberty must impose, because this is what's been pledged and die for our own heroes, our true heroes of the Philippines, who's creating this constitutional law to protect not only for the people, but their family and their loved ones as well. So anyway, I would like to talk to you again later. What's going on? I'm gonna show it to you, the Kennedy Center tonight, about maybe 4:30, around 5 o'clock. That we gonna launch this rocket here in Daytona area. In Florida, so I'm so excited. So anyway, mabuhay to all of you there in the Philippines. I wish I see you guys soon in the Philippines. I miss you all. Love you, Mika. Love you, my puchi puchi. Okay, mabuhay.